While thou meeting in the motorist's chair at 60 mph on a rainfall-lashed highway, cover yours eyes would usually be a hazardous, if not straight suicide go. Setting on a virtual fact headphones, obscuring the type of the way generally, might appear though crazier. But how's precisely which I did newly. To begin in, I was looking at a machine modeling of the highway in front line of me. Later the way disappeared generally, the car took away, and I began flyer via and foreigner scenery. There was the quite disturbing trick selected by Renault to demonstrate the capacity of its new personality driving conception vehicle, the Symbioz. The concept is how if thou not drive, you can rotate yours reason, and eyes, to some things. But will we always be capable to confidence driverless technique quite to do how, and would we be law to do so? My expertise in the Symbioz, a car intended for completely hands-off drive, barely imbued me in trust. The high sensors clouded up, the framework stopped work, and a security motorist, usefully furnished in double controls, had to get above. To be equitable, there was a prototyping, and Renault admits it will be year-up system they are prepared to go on the marketplace. But time down there's no question how completely independent personality driving cars are on their path. Down there are concerns how lot of us may embarrass assisted drive technologies, flight monitoring, alley compliance, machine brake, clash avoiding system and so on, in complete independence. And that could do us dangerously smug. Matthew Avery is a CEO of Thatcham Study, that tests new vehicles on name of the insurance coverage production. He says it is urgent drivers aware which their behavior in, and how a precise difference is painted among hands-on and hands-off kit UPS. Same system we include got present our assisted driver system, he says. They are down there to supporting the motorist. But down there is a hazard how drivers be used to them, and perhaps believe they're automatic while they're no. Down there are very two levels. Each thou assisted in yours drive, but thou yet in the hinge, or he's automatic drive, wherever the motorist can though get in the behind and recite a volume or go to sleeping. We wish cars to do how really precise. Tesla's autopilot framework does lot of the things thou weight of a completely independent car. It can brake pedal, speed and manage by himself by specific facility. Some companies Volvo and Mercedes include such mechanisms on several model. And Audi's new A8 enables fully hands-off drive in specific really particular occasion. But critically, these cars are not intended to be leftward to their own devices. The motorist is intended to be alarm and capable to get above at any time, and for nice cause. In 37 Protocol of Drive, the motorist had his hands on the tire for fair 25 seconds, the NTSB found. With the crash, Tesla has entered new safeguards, consisting off autopilot and earning the car to a stop if the motorist lets go of the tire for too length. Cars Renault Symbioz will perhaps be such to usual cars, but furnished in a framework how and progressive shape of flight monitoring. Drivers will be capable to use it on main motorways and above length distances, lathe it on and off at will. Meantime companies Google's sibling company Waymo and trip-hailing firms Uber and Lyft, are evolving driverless taxis as so. But transferring growing amounts of monitoring to computers comes in some risks. Too much, not low of that, is the risk of creature aim by hacker attack. More, contemporary cars go in web protection, to assist work amusement and navigate system, or to enable them to be unlocked and begun remotely with a telephone. How makes them sensitive? In 2015, for sample, safety researchers Chris Valasek and Charlie Milling, machine operator, done headlines while they showed how they could chop in a car remotely, and get monitoring of key functions, consisting the brakes and the steering system. If the car is associated, hacker attack can use how connect to remotely break down in and get monitoring of the car, says Kathleen Fisherman, machine safety prof at Tufts College, Massachusetts and a ex-program officer at the U.S. Defense Study Agent DARPA. She believes companies just don't include quite economical incentives to do their means attacker-proof. though if one car business was very reasoned to do their cars as safe as Technique knows how to do, the issue is how expenses cash, she says. Upper-notch safety is not definitely a marketing spot, she believes, an advertisement. It may just do customers more than concerned. It might as well act as a problem to would-be hacker attack. But Chris Valasek, who now plant for General Motors' personality driving cars department Flight, thinks the capacity benefits of driverless cars prevail the risks. So time down there's the hazard. How who could chop them? At the identical period millions of human beings are departure to be exponentially more secure in the kind of technique. And security is the primary gain, expert tell. More than rather than 90% of the accidents how you see present are inflicted, one way or else, by humane mistake, says portability advisor Sven Baker, a ex-chief of Stanford College's Center for Automobile Study. On a world base, how's on January 2 millionth human beings who die in traffic accidents. How's motive quite? So it does see as, although cars are departure to be more than automatic above the following few year. While it comes to drive, it seems, humane beings fare aren't nice quite.